Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of your podcast, Red&Gold All Niners. Hoping you're having a fantastic game Sunday. We won against the Panthers. Not only a won, but I do believe that this was an statement, a win for the 49ers. Should we call them contenders already? I think we are 90% back. Just one more win as this past Sunday, and we are back to be prime contenders. Now, what happened in the game? It was everything that we wanted to see out of our offense and our defense. It happened into this game. Jimmy G solid performance, didn't commit any turnovers. We limit to 2 sacks. That was my prediction. Carolina Panthers with their edge rushers, it was they were going to get to Jimmy. Okay, our offensive line, they always struggle against these long, lanky uh, speedsters in the edges. We just limited to 2 sacks. And most important, those 2 sacks, they didn't came in any critical situation or they didn't become in turnovers. That was the most important part. GBG went out there, managed the game. He got throws that we haven't seen him throw in a long time. Even more to Tevin Coleman. I mean, later on him, but down the field, stretching down the field, there was just one pass to Danny Gray that I do believe we have more chances. But overall, very good performance from Jimmy G. Wide receivers, again, I kind of I was in tune with my predictions. Brandon Ajuk, leading receiver, he was open all night long. Debo Samuel, he dropped a couple of passes, but again, his Debo goes out there, gets a TD pass, everything is good. Some runs, we didn't saw him very much in this game out of the backfield, which I do believe that is good. We need to limit those type of plays for other type of games. Juwan Jennings, great game. Third down, we know that he's our key player in third downs. What George Kittle used to be, now it is Juwan Jennings, broken tackles, getting the first downs. Amazing game from Juwan Jennings. Other wide receivers like Danny Gray or Ray McLeod, they were not very involved, but it was solid performance. Running backs, great game. Jeff Wilson, he's been playing outstanding. And the surprise of the game, Tevin Coleman. I was hoping to see more of Marlon Mack. He didn't dress him for this game. Tevin Coleman goes out. Huge performance from Tevin Coleman. 2 touchdowns, catching passes out of the backfield. Amazing game from Tevin Coleman. Tight ends. It was an up and downs for the tight ends. At the beginning of the game, they tried to involve more George Kittle, which I do believe that is a very good thing to do. Goes out there, fumble. This is only his second lost fumble in his career. So we don't see that much out of George Kittle, but I do believe that is the eager to go there and gain yards. Right, he got a little bit unprotected the ball. One of the linebackers of the Panthers goes rip the ball, and it was in deep territory of the Panthers. So that hurts, but again, we know he's going to come back. He will continue bowling. He will continue tackling. Not a problem with George Kittle. The offensive line, a very good game, solid game. They limited to the Panthers to sacks, sorry, and it was a solid performance. We know that the 49ers, they need to use a little bit more of a tight end settings, two or three tight end settings, because the offensive line, they need help. But overall, it was a good performance from the offensive line. A defensive line, great job. I mean, Ridgeway and Kevin Givens, great game. Kerry Hyder, another solid performance from Kerry Hyder. Now, here comes the sketchy part. Uh, Bosa goes out with an injury, and it seems like it was a growing injury. Now, if we go back to his college days, he used to have core muscle injuries. So I hope that this is not serious. It's just a week to week or day to day basis type of injury. I hope that is not that serious. But again, goes Drake Jackson, goes replace Nick Bosa and plays a solid game. He got a sack. You can see that even if he didn't get to Baker Mayfield, he put his hands up and he was just about to block a pass. Baker Mayfield needs to pump and throw the ball again. So great performance from Drake Jackson. Linebackers, like always. Greenlaw is been playing lights out. He's a tackling machine, sideline to sideline. And we know Fred Warner, it is one of the best in the game. He's always going to be solid. Uh, Great game from the linebackers. Defensive backs. Now, here. I'm telling you, this is one of the best secondaries I ever seen in recent times from the 49ers. Period. You have Moody Ward, you have Tashawn Gibson, Hofanga. Um, this game, it was not the best game of Debo Lenoir. He gave up a couple of passes, but at the end, it was not the touchdowns or the long plays. Now here comes the sketchy part. Emmanuel Mosley. At the end of the fourth quarter, he got injured, and I don't know if you notice. At the moment that he's tumbling after the pass, his knee or his leg it buckles to the side, exactly the same leg that he's grabbing, and he's in pain. But it looks bad, and I hope that is not a serious injury. But at first glance, it doesn't look good. I hope that is not some type of ACL or MCL or something like that. Now, if Mosley goes down, Jason Barrett, it is on the next man up list. So, hoping for the best for Mosley, and but again, amazing game. Now, let me point this out in with Hofanga. This is the first game that I see that he takes a couple of bad angles at the moment of tackling. Now, in his defense, he was against McCaffrey, which is one of the best running backs in the game. Not only best, but one of the more shifty type of running backs in the game. So I don't know if it was everything on Hafanga. Obviously, McCaffrey has a lot to do with that. But you can see that he had a couple of missed tackles, and then there was another third down when the receiver got the ball. Instead of going and tackle him, he goes to hit him, doesn't hit him, and gets the first down. So not the best game out of Hofanga, but again, solid game. He broke a pass in the red zone for the 49ers. He's been playing absolutely fantastic. Overall, very good game for the 49ers. 37-15. Again, I wanted to see more than 20 23 points, we go and get more than 30 points. Now, 7 points, it belongs to the defense, right? Emmanuel Mosley interception that returns for a touchdown. But still, it is 30 points from our offense, and we got field goal block. So the offense was working and working good. I want to see not only to keep steady, but also to grow into more solid performance. I don't know if we are going to continue putting this amount of point. It doesn't bother me if we put less points, but the performance needs to be solid, needs to say we are contenders and we are coming to get that sixth Lombardi trophy. Let me know what you think about this game. Happy to see the 49ers winning, and see you in the next one.